Now, before we start planting here, I wanted to tell you a story about seeds. See this on the ground? This is actually an old parsley plant, right? And when it goes to seed, it makes these heads. So see, each one of those little balls is a seed. And that's called an umbel head. Can you say umbel?
Umble.
Now say umble bumble.
Umble bumble.
Now say bumble umble.
Bumble umble.
Now say umble bumble bumble.
Umble umble.
Umble umble bumble.
Umble bumble bumble.
So this is an umbel head. It's not a bumble head, it's an umbel head, right? Now, you know what was really one of the most exciting things of my gardening ever was I left one of these to just go to seed in my street garden, right? And it went to seed. But the reason I leave it to go to seed is because do you know that other insects come and make a home out of this structure? It's a nice structure, isn't it? You know, so insects can come and they might lay their eggs. Native wasps lay their eggs on that structure. So if we pull it out because we go, oh, it's finished, then there's no chance that we can ever attract those insects to our garden, you know what I mean? We get too clean, oh, that's got a bit of death on it, let's throw it out. A lot of times death is good because it makes an opportunity for life to live there, you know? Just like when a tree dies, then the insects get to break it down. So you know what happened? These little bees, these native cluster bees came and they set up on this plant. And have a look at this. This is what they look like. And look how many there are, right? But these are loner bees, so they don't live in a hive. They came there, they set up shop, they set up their home there, and see how many are gathered there. So over 5 days, as they got bigger.
Looks like there's like 100 there.
Yeah, oh, there would have been 300. Yeah, there was heaps. And as they get bigger, guess what they do?
What?
They fly away because they're loners. They live on their own. But they cluster until they get bigger. And look
So
at
they
them.
don't live as a family?
No, they go and live alone. And they buzz around and do their job. But isn't that unreal?
So I've got a question.
Yeah.
Are those bees stingless or do they have a sting on them?
They're stingless. Yeah, they're stingless. And do you know that there's more than 2,000 Australian native bees? If we just leave things to live and then die, but die the whole way, not just sort of die and then be a bit brown and go, out you go. If we leave them there, then we provide a home for something else. It's good, isn't it? So now, this wicking bed, you can see that it's had something growing in it before. How can you tell that?
Because there's a lot of roots.
Bam, perfect. Now, those roots are okay. We can leave those in there because what are they food for?
Ants and all the other bugs. Yeah, bugs.
Exactly. But you know the other thing about the roots in the soil, what do they do to the soil? What do they create? When the root grows through the soil, what does it create?
Yeah, a hole. A tunnel.
And what goes through the tunnel?
Insects.
Yeah, and what else can go through the tunnel?
The water.
It's like a little highway, but what else? If there's a tunnel there, it means there's a gap, and what fills the gap?
Air.
So it's okay to leave those old roots there because they're providing a lot of valuable things.